Excuse me. They kicked me off. So we're gonna try that again. Well, Facebook and Instagram kicked me off this thing. They didn't like my intro music, I guess. It was that winning song I posted earlier. So I'm gonna give it a couple seconds to see if people pop back on for me. We're gonna go ahead with the message. Hetepu, brothers and sisters, Hetepu, kings and queens. I am Amor, I'm in Kun, the Lovist. My highest self greets your highest self. Greetings Instagram, greetings Facebook as I record on both devices at the same time. On two devices at the same time. How's everyone day today? How's everyone's Tuesday? How's everyone week begun? Mine is beautiful, marvelous. Been in such a grateful space, mind frame for like the last 4 days. So it's been dope. It's been dope. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into the message. I got some things I got to take care of after this. Today's message. What's the difference between noise and harmony? What's the difference between noise and harmony? When we have this, the same sounds around, the same sound waves, the same things that one may consider noise, somebody else can see the harmony in it. What's the difference between noise and harmony is that harmony has a center. Harmony has a center. Noise doesn't have a center. When you find your center in things, you're able to hear the harmony through all the external noise. Now, let me give y'all one of my favorite movies where this was displayed beautifully. One of my favorite movies is called Tap, starring Gregory Hines. It's a very old movie, very old movie. Look it up. It's one of my favorite ones. It's about Gregory Hines being, he's a tap dancer, but he's also a con artist, right? So he went to jail. And his dad was also pretty famous or renowned tap dancer who taught him tap. Well, in the movie, Gregory Hines would speak about how that there's music all around. There's always harmony all around if you're in a place to hear it. So he was at a club. They brought him up. He was at a club. He took everybody outside the streets, and I think they were in New York. And he was trying to say that his father taught him, and he would get his combinations from the natural sounds in the city, from the sounds of the city. So he took everybody outside, and there was a whole bunch of noise, right? So you had people doing road work with pounders, boom, boom. You had cars driving on the street, going over those little boards they put on the street when there was a pothole. So you hear the boom, 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 as as cars was driving by. You would hear street artists playing saxophone or like a go-go drummer on a bucket doing things. You would hear people talking. Oh, and even the rhythm of the horn, people blowing as they would go by. Where the people in the club saw that, or they only noticed the noise of it. But when he took them outside, he gave the example, just listen closely, and you can hear the combinations, you can hear the harmony in all the so-called noise around. So he began to create a rhythm. So it was like, boom, the pounding of the little, the road work, like the bass. And then the board on the street, the cars were going over, da-dum, boom, da-dum, boom, da-dum, boom. That was a tap combination. The pounder was a tap combination. The ba-dum, boom, ba-ba, ba-dum, boom, ba-ba was a rhythm. So he found the harmony in what other people perceived as noise because he had a center. He was centered in his love for tap. He was centered in himself to be able to hear and acknowledge the beauty all around him. And he was teaching other people, right? So whereas the common person in the club came out, all they heard was noise. But when you get this guy who has a center, who is centered in himself, centered in the love of his art, the love of his being, centered in his heart, to know that everything is beautiful around. If you're enough pay attention enough to see it and feel it, you can find the harmony in all situations. So the difference between noise and harmony is you have in your center. You find it in a center, and your center should be inside. And I like to take that over into, you know, our mental health and spiritual health and how we maneuver through the world. There's always noise around. Your external can always be noisy, right? Someone saying this, things not going the way this way, bills being paid, all this stuff could be going on, right? But if you have found a center in your being, your center is who and what you are. What you are. I don't want to say who, what you are. The divine being you are. The capable being you are. The ever-present, powerful essence of the all, you, right? That's what you are. So you find your center in you, you can find the harmony in all the noise around you. You can talk all the noise into harmony. We have relationships where the noise could be the disagreements. The noise could be us not seeing eye to eye. The noise could be us moving through past traumas or not moving through past traumas, where we're still seeing our person we're trying to relate to now through shaded glasses of past things. That's noise, because we're not able to find, that's the noise. But we find our center in ourselves of why we in this relationship, right? Find the center in ourselves of us wanting to go through the uncomfortable things so that we may further evolve. We can find harmony in all the things. When you are able to accept your role, I've been very big on this, accept your role in all your experiences, you find a center in all your experiences. And when you find that center in all your experiences, all the noise of the things that, you know, may not be how you want it to go can turn into harmony, because they become lessons. They are feedback. Y'all get what I'm saying? Once you find your center, you accept your accountability, accept your role in all things, accept that you cause things, right? So you are the center of it. Once you find the center of it, the noise of everything around can turn into harmony, because now you have the feedback to take this information and see what you can do different or better. If you want a different result, you can find it. Like they took all the noise, centered in themselves, Gregory Hines, and he took these different sounds being made by the city that other people saw as noise, and he found the harmony in it. Other people couldn't find the harmony because they wouldn't accept any role, right? Their part in it. He was able to accept, like, this is who I am. I am able to hear. I can find my harmony. I'm centered. I can find my harmony. Even in business things, right? I'm going to use me for example. So my mission, I use business, right? So when I first started, like I always said before, I know one of my weak areas is the admin financial areas. But I can't be like, oh, I don't know how to do this, or it's not thriving how I want it to thrive, and I can't get it right. No. Find the center. Boom, I'm the center. My role in this. If I want to do something different, I can listen to people, take classes, or trust someone to assist me in that area. So all the noise of me feeling like I'm not knowing, those are the limited beliefs. So the noise we feel, the noise we hear are contributed by our limited beliefs, our false belief systems. But we have taken that role of accountability, taking that we're the cause of all things. We can have that center in ourselves to make this noise turn into harmony. So the difference in noise and harmony is that harmony has a center. You are that center. The difference between noise and harmony, all the same instruments, all the same things are in there, but it turns from noise to harmony when when there's a center in there, and you are the center of it. So it doesn't matter what it is. That's been one of my gratitude things over the last week or so. Accepting my role and my experiences I've had, and finding my center in it. So all the things that was maybe aggravating me, all the things that may have ruffled my feathers was noise. Until I accepted my role and I became the center in my experiences, it then became harmony, because I took all the feedback, evaluated, and saw what I needed to do to make this beautiful music of life. Hey, Dolly, thank you. So again, the difference between noise and harmony is that harmony has a center. If you feel like your world is chaotic, if you feel like everything is kind of starting to get noisy and it's doing one of these things, y'all like that visualization? Kind of chaotic, find your center. Find a center in it. Acknowledge your role in this. Acknowledge your role in this, right? And then allow that to establish your center so you can turn the noise into harmony and make some beautiful music. You know, that's it. Yeah. Yes, Dolly. Then, you know, we need to find our center, you know, our role in things, and get the feedback from all the experiences we've had, all the stimuli, all the results that's come about, whether it's the results we wanted or we didn't want, and take the feedback to decide and center yourself and decide what you want to do next. Create the harmony. So if you give a center to noise, it becomes harmony. If you give a center to noise, it becomes harmony. And you are that center. Something in you, that you are that center. That's it. That's it. That's all I got today. I was trying to keep it short. Trying to keep it sweet. I got some things to take care of. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is doing well. And I thank you. I thank you for joining me today. So let me not start babbling. Brothers, kings, I appreciate you. I need you and I love you exactly where you are. Sisters, queens, I appreciate you and I need you and I love you exactly where you are. Not because I want anything from you, not because I need anything from you. Simply because I honor the present that is your presence. I honor the present that is your presence. Any and all things about you is accepted. Now, being accepted doesn't mean I have to, you know, swim in that pool, but I accept that's who you are, how are you showing up, and I love you for it. Remember to take time to breathe, ground, center, and repeat as much as needed. And if it becomes too hectic, allow someone to be your anchor until you get your footing again, and then breathe, ground, center, and repeat as much as needed. I love you. I love you. I love you. Even if we don't talk, I love you. Love doesn't stop just because we may not communicate. The love is always there. But remember, fellas, remember, people, as you're always being loved, always remember to stand and have your boundaries and requirements. That doesn't take away from you loving them. That's you loving you first. Always do that. Have a beautiful rest of the week. Blissful. Love you. Love you. Love you. Peace. Amor, the Lovist. Have a great week.